As you listen to the sound of my voice, you recognize that you are unstoppable. You are a people and money magnet. You easily influence others to believe it was their idea to buy what you're selling. You are a money magnet. What you sell has great value. Your offering is needed by the people you're approaching right now. Whether you're in front of 1 or 1 million people, you are unstoppably confident. You are focused. You are very charismatic. You are easily able to gain rapport with other people. When you look at other people, you recognize that you're doing them a favor by offering up your product and services. You easily play with other people's resistance. You recognize you're difficult to say no to because you have an irresistible offer. You have a moral and ethical obligation to sell what you're selling because you believe in what you're selling. You are an authority figure, an expert in the area that you speak about. You're easily able to play with other people's resistance, and you recognize that small commitments lead to large commitments. You're also able to be interested rather than interesting. You easily find things about the people that you are presenting to that you like. You want to schmooze and you love being cordial. You're friendly yet firm. You recognize that the truth will set people free, and you present the truth about your product and services in such a compelling fashion that other people want to be involved with you. You know you're closing this sale, you're walking away with the contract or the money or whatever it is that is the sign that you have closed this deal. You're easily able to project other people forward into a future that includes the benefit of owning the thing that you are offering. You are able to anchor down onto the thing that you're selling because you know the emotional impact that owning what you're selling will have for other people. You are a sales master. You are the best at what you do. You are absolutely unstoppable. Your smile is easy. Your delivery is slow and measured. You are calm and confident. You move with grace. You are able to engage other people in conversations, and you realize that whatever their attitude or their spirit has nothing to do with you. You never know what somebody else is dealing with in a moment-by-moment basis, and because you have an overwhelming belief in what your offering is, no matter what they do, you play with their resistance, move them along the process. Because you've done your homework, you're able to think about what their resistance might be in advance, and you have an answer and a solution to any challenge that your buyer might have. You're able to easily identify the needs of the person you're in front of. You're able to place a new frame of reference around their offering so that they can see what you're selling as what they need. No matter what their resistance is, you are consistently moving toward a more powerful place of allowing them to be involved in your product or service. You recognize you're doing them a favor by being with them and presenting your offering. You're confident. You're calm. You smile easily. You are slow to respond to what might be resistance because you clearly think out what the implications are. You're able to easily ask questions, and you're confident that asking more questions than speaking about your opinion will allow that sale to close. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth, and you use them proportionately. You are consistently able to identify and place the needs of your buyer above your own. You're honest about your desire to sell them something. It's what you do for a living. You make no bones about the fact that your job is to help them get the thing that you're offering. If they ask you if you're earning a commission, you ask them, do you think it's appropriate for me to be rewarded for taking great care of you? If you're pressed about your commission, you're open and honest, and you let them know that this single sale isn't going to make or break your life, that you have plenty of other opportunities, and that your main focus is to simply help them get what they want. Each and every time you do your presentations, you get better and better and better. You recognize that influence is not about money, and that money is never a legitimate piece of resistance. You recognize it's always about value. You're confident that the average salesperson hears no 5 times before they hear yes. So no doesn't stop you in your tracks or slow you down one bit, because once again, you know you're doing a favor to the other person. You're easily able to overcome time and money resistance by asking simple questions such as, hey, if this were free, would you want it? And can you imagine a future where you have more of the benefit that my product or service offers you? You're able to understand buying signs. You recognize when the customer's asking more questions, it means they're interested. You're able to easily anchor down and get small commitments. When you walk into the selling environment, you always take charge. You make sure that you are leading the presentation and not vice versa. You always find a power in your lower, deeper voice, and you recognize the impact of changing your pace of delivery and also changing your volume and speaking softly to make great points. You recognize that the process of influence is a dance, and you give and take, all the while moving toward a very specific outcome, to have an agreement in hand signed, cash in hand, whatever it takes to be the close of your opportunity. You're ready to take charge, and you're positive you're going to get it now. Even in this moment, you can imagine yourself leaving the presentation you're about to give with your contracts in hand, ready to move on to the next opportunity. You are calm because you know you have unlimited opportunities. And indeed, this one sale will not be the end of the world. You're not desperate. You're not demanding. Although you have a great desire to close this particular sale, you also recognize that you must rehearse, review, and revise, and that each and every presentation you give gets better than the one before. You are unstoppable. You are a master of influence. You easily cause others to be interested in what you're offering because you are a product of the product. Your moral and ethical obligation to influence the other person is from your heart. You recognize not expecting your customer to measure up is an insult, and you expect them in advance to want what you're selling. You have a highly assumptive spirit. You assume the other person must have what you're selling because their life depends on it. You are fired up. You are excited. You are focused on closing this sale at hand and getting better each and every time you move toward doing this process. You're charming, calm, and confident. You're easy to love. You're kind, you're funny, and you're honest. Each and every time you do a presentation, it builds your confidence to a higher level. You recognize you can always sell somebody more than what they want and never less. You are always chipping away at their resistance and playing with it, even to the point of helping them see the craziness and insanity of resisting what is best for them. You recognize that your ability as a person of influence is a determining factor in the person you're selling to's success. Because you care about the other person's success and you want them to win, you will easily and readily influence them to take action now. You recognize that a sale that does not close now isn't likely to close, and so you are always closing. From the very beginning of your presentation, you are letting the customer know what your intention is. Your intention is to get them involved with what you're offering. All these truths make a deep and lasting impression upon your subconscious mind, always to remain, to be recalled instantly and confidently whenever you say the word power. Say the word power out loud now. Power to take action in the present moment. Say it again, power. To move forward confidently. Power. To know you are doing them a favor. Power. You are unstoppable. This very moment, you are stepping into a great opportunity to do a gift for another person. Enjoy and be certain the sale is already closed.